to an all-girls party and men are still the topic. I bet the club didn't make any profits that day.
I know, mi amor, don't get me wrong. Independence for sure, but I need my man. The shelf is too high. I don't understand none of the lights in my car that are on. My heels are too tight. I'm tired. I am kind of hungry. I want a sweet treat. And I want my feet rubbed. I need my man. I need my man. But the reason is, you need to have a good man to need. If you're going to have a terrible man that don't do nothing, what you need him for? Cuddles? You don't motherfucking cuddle your damn pillow. Girl, of course you're not going to need him. Of course. That's why we keep saying I don't need a man, because the ones that you're getting don't do nothing for you to need. Now, if you get a good man, sister, you going to need him. I need a fill, actually. No, but for real. I need him for the tea. I need him to rub my feet. I need him to lift that box, because I'm not doing it. And if I have a return and I don't want to leave this house, I need him for that too.
So, in 4 words, you want a slave. They're always talking about what they need from us, never about what they want from us. They need us to do the dirty things they can't do by themselves.
Right, what's your biggest ick? Okay, so, it might be a bit rogue, but when a boy gets hit by like a slow-moving car.
Just birds being birds. Whatever these women say rarely make any sense.
Okay, well, like, don't take this the wrong way, but like, there's so many fine niggas. And I'm trying to get dressed, so it's like,
unfortunately, there's not that many pretty women here.
yeah,
Just you.
yeah.
A table full of stars.
But it's like, I feel like we have a good enough dynamic to where if I were to talk to somebody, you would mess it up.
Say that again.
Irish goodbye, leaving that bill to her. Let one of those fine boys pay for it.
So I tried to have a Hinge date and he messaged me and was like, hey, I'm still down to go if you are. And I was like, yeah, of course. And he said, I actually just lost my credit and debit cards and I'm waiting for them to come back in the mail. Is there any way that you can pay and I'll give you cash later? I said, yeah, of course. Just meet me at the restaurant. I'm not going to the restaurant because what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even actually want to meet you. I'm literally just here for free food. And you're telling me I have to pay? And then see you again to get cash? Absolutely not. Sounds like a scam if you ask me.
Free food and flashy pictures for the gram. That's the only reason why they go on dates. She literally has 5 more dates lined up after you. Coffee dates or nothing.
You know, I think the most unattractive thing a man can do is when they're not protective and when they don't take the initiative to just be masculine. Like, if I'm struggling with a bag, help me. I know I could do it by myself, help me. If I'm like carrying a load of stuff up the stairs, just take it. Why am I struggling and you're watching? Also, walking me everywhere because you don't want me to walk in the dark, please. I don't want to be let to walk in the dark on my own. Like, I need you to come across overseas to come and walk me back to my house. What happened to that chivalry? Also, if I'm stranded somewhere saying, oh, like, it's a bit of a walk, order me an Uber. Order me an Uber. Like, it's really not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask because I got my dad for that. And if you can't fit the bill, that's all.
You women are really confused. These birds don't want feminism, they don't give a shit about it. What they want is benevolent patriarchy. They want male slaves to do everything for them.
Okay, y'all, I'm in my 30s. I am single, and in order to meet my future husband, I need to go out in the wild. So today we're going to Equinox. Let's go. Oh, and I brought a friend.
All of a sudden, she wants to settle. I have bad news. Your husband is in a time, not a space. He is in the past, and you already said no, unless you can make a time machine that can travel to the past.
Okay, on a serious note, where do like the 28-year-old single men hang out at? Because like
28 to like 30.
you're so right. We're bopping around the West Village, and I'm looking. I'm looking.
My eyes are peeled.
But I'm not finding them. So if you're 28 and single,
We live in New York. It shouldn't be that hard to find.
The men are at work or at home, staying away from women so they can keep their money and sanity.
Everyone on this, don't mind me, I'm rolling out. Everyone on this app is like, where are all the hot guys in New York City? I go to these bars, I bar hop, and I see zero hot men. Where are they? They're running, babes. Unfortunately, they're running on the East River or the West Side Highway. More so on the West Side Highway. Saw way more eye candy last weekend when I ran there. Sometimes Central Park is good, but I think the rivers are your best bet. They go to bed early on the weekend and they wake up and they run. That's where the hot men are at.
As always, we men are avoiding female drama and staying financially celibate. Guys, keep holding the line.
So a lot of you asked me how it went when I went to the bar alone because I'm trying to meet somebody in real life and look approachable. Listen, not one man, only one actually. One man was sitting at the bar and then his date joined him. So it was not successful, but I feel like there's so many good date spots in LA to go and sit at a bar alone and have a man approach you. So that is our mission this week. My friend actually gave me a recommendation because another one of my friends went to a bar, sat alone, got dinner, and then a man sat next to her and she got his number and they're going on a date. So we're gonna try there.
I thought we men were all creeps, so why are you trying to meet us? You'd be doing yourself a big favor by going for the bear and leaving us alone.
Sometimes I be having to remind myself that I'm a girl. Not because I be forgetting for real, but it's like when I be seeing certain things, like one person helping push a car somewhere, I be getting ready to hurry up and get out and help. But then I'm like, where are the men? Why are all the men on the street, why are there no men helping push that car? Like, yeah, I do blue collar work, yeah, military, yeah, I'm strong, I be gymming. I don't need to be getting out pushing no car. Like, I was waiting like a few more seconds until the light turned green, because I'm like, damn, if nobody else is gonna get out and help, like, I'll get out and help. Or if it's like, real, like, not out of the way to go help. But where are the men? Why aren't the men helping push the cars? Make it make sense. Where are the men?
It honestly makes no logical sense to help a gender that makes it clear that they hate us every day just because we have balls.
This is gonna sound kind of MAGA of me, and hell no, brother. But where are all of the man-looking men? Like, where are the Tom Sellecks of the world? The Sam Elliots? The Pa from Little House on the Prairie? Like, there's a reason that, like, the porn stash came back, because, like, porn stash is just, like, a man with a good mustache. Unfortunately. But, like, men be looking like freshly 18, baby face, or one-way ticket to death zone. There's something sinister in the air. Like, where are the dudes that just look like grown men? I don't know.
No one talks more about men than a woman who is not with one. The man-looking men were called toxic, so they left you women alone. Wasn't that what you wanted?
I have a serious question for those who seem to be going on dates at least once a week, maybe even twice. Where are you finding these men to go on dates with? Because I live in Calgary and the only app I'm on is Hinge. I refuse to go on anything else. And everyone on there just literally makes me want to throw up in my mouth. It gets impossible for me to actually want to match with someone. And I do see people in public as well. And I have been approached in public quite a few times, but personally for me, they're just people I'm not physically attracted to. So I don't have a reason for myself, especially if I don't know who you are, to want to pursue anything further. But yeah, like, how are these people going sometimes on multiple dates a week? Like, this year, it is literally the end of October. I have gone on a few dates with one person. One person. So I've dated one person. Like, how are people, like, going on, like, 40 dates a year? I don't get it.
The men are hiding where women with nose rings and cat moms can't find them. We see the red flags, and we don't want to be in that mess.
One thing I cannot stand is a man that likes that I work hard. Like, I currently work like 55 plus hours a week, okay? And I cannot stand when I'm talking to a man. I'm like, yeah, I'm still working. And they're like, oh, I just love your drive. I love that about you. Ew, you're not the one for me, babe. I want a man that sees me working hard and is like, this isn't for you. Like, I want a man that wants me to have a soft life. I'm going to work still because I have worked really hard to get where I am with my career, and I have a 10-year plan, and there's something I want to do with my life, and I'm not giving up until I do it. But it's the principle. Like, I don't want you to want me to work. It's disgusting.
God forbid a man respects a hardworking woman. You're just plain lazy. What happened to being strong and independent? You made your bed. You have to lie in it.
Is there just a shortage of hot men, or like what the fuck is going on? I live in Los Angeles. This is where men are supposed to be hot. This is where people are supposed to be hot. I don't understand. Remember in the 90s when you could see like any fucking show, any teen drama, any sitcom, and like there were at least a couple good hot, I mean like actually hot, I mean like jawlines, I mean like faces you hadn't seen, I mean like piercing eyes, big lashes, I mean like bodies, I mean like despite what it might seem like, I love men, okay? I love them. I think they're so delicious. I think they're so yum when they actually are. But I feel like we're living in a time that's just, what is going on? And everywhere I go, women, stunning, beautiful, incredible, no notes, beautiful, stunning. They don't even look alike. They all look so good. And here I am, a raging bisexual, and yet I love men. I think they're so yum. I think they're so delicious. When I can find one, okay? And listen, if I find a man, if I find an attractive man that I see that I'm like, that is a hot man. He's either attached to a partner, a woman, or attached to a partner, a man, or insufferable to speak to. I mean, oh my God. There's no subject matter that actually intersects in terms of what we're interested in. And I just don't understand. I work in alcohol. I'm in bars literally for my job. I am in bars by myself 4 times a week at minimum. And I look around all the time and I think, is this what we have? And honestly, it wouldn't bother me if more men had like great personalities or were fun or exciting or like offered some kind of rhetoric that was interesting. But oh my God. We want to like you so bad. Please make it easier on us, okay? That's my PSA.
With all that makeup, I don't think you have any right to call a man ugly. You're an easy 5 out of 10. You need to humble yourself, young lady. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.